Hello, everybody. Today, we are going to be doing Rex laddering for the Terra suspect, and well, I'm not gonna get through the whole thing today, but basically, I wanted to kind of do some laddering, and I thought it'd be kind of cool to, because usually I kind of work best when I actually think my thoughts out loud, and I thought it would be pretty cool to do that while, kill two birds with one stone. So as you can kind of see here, currently I am 22 to 2. At a couple bad games a little earlier on, but this is still a very good run, I think. We're 77.8 GXE, and we're 24 games, so we're looking generally pretty good. So I want to go through this. So, alright, game one, right out the gate. So Roto Wash looks relatively okay here. I like it as a lead just because I can wisp this. Volt is generally good Volt is generally good into Cyclizar, even though that seems weird because usually if it Shed Tails out, you get the momentum and you can usually pop sub because it's stat Volt switch. Now that being said, I kind of am a little spooked of Shed Tail into this guy, Roaring Moon, so I think just to kind of lay out pressure early, I like Valiant as a lead. Yeah, because there's not really a ton that this can do right out the gun. I mean, I guess it could just like Ruination or Whirlwind, but I still get chip on this. Getting chip on this is good for Dengo. So I said in the last video, I'm gonna just close this. I said in the last video that I was you're gonna Terra Fairy. I suppose that's something. Well, that makes it easier for Guldengo to break through. Just a bit. Um, hmm. Well, I don't see a reason not to trade hazards. I can always just spin later because he doesn't. His spin blockers gets owned by Great Tusk, which is kind of swag. So yeah, I'll just trade some hazards. I think. Ow, that's not nice. Um, for my purposes, I think rock first so we can get more chip on core is fine. Doesn't really matter much. And I don't think we need the booster energy that much either. Okay. Sir Washington. I think I will Wisp here just to negate the lefties. And what's cool is, so the fact that this is Fairy is pretty spooky. This is one of the more noteworthy applications of Tera, simply being that you can use it defensively to reinforce your Pokemon. On Ting Lu, you see like Poison Fairy, and Fairy's pretty good because it's durable to most things. It's nice, resilient, and a great Tusk, which is probably like one of the best things that exploits this. So the fact we're seeing this early is definitely worth considering. So I don't think this Rock quakes. I think it's likely it just throws up a Whirlwind. So I'll just chip this with Hydro. Oh, that's an interesting play. Well, now we Volt. Oh, that's another interesting play. So I'll go with this just to ensure you can't do that one thing. That that one Shed Tail thing. Yeah. Yep. You probably go Corv here, which is fine. I'll go Washington, get some momentum back. Oh. This is probably Specs, right? Well, just a Scout. Because if it's not Booster Energy, it's usually like Specs. Okay. So this is a little scary because this is actually a defensive gold. This is more of an offensive Gholdengo, which basically means Specs Moonblast rips this team to shreds. Oh, by the way, this is Balor's team. It's one of the sample teams, and my teams are really experimental and bad, so this is just like a consistent team for getting Rex, so good job, Balor. This is kind of scary. I don't like this getting chipped, but at the same time, I think our win condition is going to have to be Durgan.exe. We have to find a way to chip that Tinglu, which I think we can do with Valiant Tinglu. Try to get the spikes up. Just need to be careful about that Cyclizar. Okay, so I'll go this first. Yeah, that's... Oh, and he got a crit, too. That's really bad. Ugh. Yeah, that's a really bad crit, because now this can't come back in. Yeah, that's actually really, really bad, because I really would have liked that to break Tinglu as well. Now that it's Terra Fairied. Wow, that really sucks, actually. I think it's likely you probably go... So it's probably... I'm probably throwing off Make It Rain here, right? So you're probably going to want to go Corv. Which, like... Yeah, I guess. I'll just do this. Because now that this is Terra Fairy, it's like going Roaring Moon means you take extra chip. That's always good. You got a drop, maybe? Yeah. So this is Brave Bird. What can we get momentum into? So the fact this is chipped is good. That's very good for D-Knight. I don't know if that's Spadef. Or the check. Because this is a Rex run, so I kind of want to take this seriously. Goldengo. This. Shadow Ball. Doing that much. We did 41 to core, so this is probably Spadef. No, not Spadef, sorry, Fizdef. Yeah. Okay, so that means we can't go hard Tusk. If we can get rid of, if we can get this low, that's also good. 28 to 33, not enough. Okay, we'll go with this. The good news is, since you got rid of, good thing is, since this is Terra, this means we can probably, ooh, this isn't looking good. Because that Tinglu being Fairy is pretty annoying for this team. And he got the crit on Moonblast, which is really bad. Yeah, this is fine. We can't really let this keep. Okay, so the good news is this can't just like keep consistently doing that one thing. I'll knock this just to get some lefties laid out. Nice. And that gets rid of this thing's Scarf, which is very good. This is why we always run knock on Tusk. It's just so good on Tusk because it covers Dengo, which is like one of your better checks. So this probably just, so Core probably comes in and roosts, right? Okay, I think we have to defensive Terra here. I don't think we have a choice. Nice. Okay. So this probably means we can throw off a knock. Yerp. Very good. And this open... Actually, we could potentially win off of this, depending. They probably go Ting Lu, but, like... I don't know. I don't think they go hard. No, they do. Well, it's not a big deal. Unfortunately, it does click... It can click Quake now. But I think what we need to do is we need to just barrage this with Chip. I think that's how we win. This isn't going to help much otherwise. This is low, so this means actually, and this being at 67 means +1 E-speed should be fine. Okay, don't do that. That's not cool. I mean, I guess I do get lefties out of it, so it's like, whatever. Okay, can you stop that? You're giving Sir Washington the ability to chip you. I'd tread carefully. Very good. Alright, so now we could just throw off a Moonblast. No reason not to. This is a pretty intense game. It actually could be pretty close. But I think with Steel Great Tusk, we do force Valiant to kind of pick and choose a little more. Yeah, and he stacks Corv. Very good. So, this is an interesting turn. So he's making the... Okay, so, you know what? I want to see if this is Scarf. I don't think it's Scarf, based on how he's been playing it. Hold on, so we did the Punchy. How did Punchy die? Punchy did, like, 61. Got hit for 61, rather. I feel like Iron Valiant would have done more. Choice specs. Goldengo. Blast. Yeah, okay. So that was specs. So this is a 50-50. I don't think this is especially valuable at this point. I think I'm okay with taking this risk. And it didn't work out for me, yeah. But it does mean the Tusker's back. Which I could just click Rapid Spin now. Egg P. No. Now, interestingly, since he's burned, now that he's burned, this does mean Quake is not actually going to do a ton. So actually, we might just win. Oh, yeah. No, I forgot about that. Oh, Roaring Wind's in. Okay. Well, we go this every time. We don't want to let this set up. Because he's probably just going to go. He's probably that, Bandit set, right? He probably just U-turn, yeah. I can't let him go into Valiant. Wow, that was the absolute worst sequence of events that could have happened there. Why does he want waffles? Bro, I'm poor. Well, that's a little annoying, but it's not a biggie. Because, yeah, every time this comes back, we just spin, and it should mean that we win off of this. Because now this is low. And I do think that this is a win for us. If this is Banded, which I think it is, based off of how much it did to Ting Lu. Actually, it could. Oh, okay, I hate checking, but, like, this is, like... It's like... When it comes to Rex, I genuinely need to take it seriously. Okay, yeah, no, that's not doing shit. Actually, wait. Yeah, no, we're fine. My guy. Now you're just cruising for a bruising. Just to cover for Scarf. I'll do this. But yeah, this game we mostly saw a lot of application of his kills. That didn't matter. But in this game we saw quite a bit of application of use your Tera. Yeah, you did. That was like the whole inconvenience. So we saw very great applications of defensive Tera in this game, and this is actually what I think makes Tera so interesting. Because in this game, we really got to see the potential of Steel Tera, which gave me resilience into like a crit Moonblast from Iron Valiant, which would have destroyed this team. It's really interesting and useful. But let's talk about Showdown. Okay, on you put in these. Cope. Alright, GG. Maybe you just bet Cope. Bro, I'm getting content. I'm getting content. L. This is the first time I've had a salty showdown. This is so funny. L. Good night, Waffle Man. Oh, he left. Rip. Unfortunate. Alright, so now we have a Sun team. Which I think Great Tusk should just destroy if I can get one if I can chip his Great Tusk down, which I can do pretty easily, I think, with a Durgan.exe. I hope you guys like my names, by the way. I think my names are kind of top tier. That's just how it is. Anyway, so that's that. So we always Quake here because this chips Espeon and it gets chip on this. So I think Quake is just good. Yeah, like I said, there's 2 KOs with ease. Oh, he just ejected. Okay. How are Rex going? They're going okay. They're going okay. Okay, so this is a little frightening because this is banded, most certainly. The chip on this is also really good, so I don't mind. God, look how much that did. So this is probably Scarf. That has to be Scarf, right? Like, I actually think Outrage just kills this at this point. But if it's Outrage, I do get rid of this, so, like, I'm totally chill with that. Oh, he got a high roll. Oh, wait, no, he did 54 last time. I'm a little silly. Yeah, that was a bit of a not good play from me, but I thought I did 50, 45 instead of 54. Yeah, just a bit of a misread on my part. That's good. That's great. Alright, this thing is kind of frightening. So this is probably gonna click like that one move, so if I go D-Knight, he decides to Tera Ice. How screwed am I? Do I want to Terra D-Dance E-Speed this? Well, how much health will be a Skull Villain? Oh god, it's so frail. So this is... No, I don't want fucking Arceus Dragon. No, give me this. This is... These sets are not right. Okay, so I can just +1. Yeah, so that should do the trick. Oh, it runs Wisp. Noted. Well, that's a little unfortunate. We could just E-Speed. Yeah, this is fine. You're wasting your Terra, so, like, this is totally chill with me. I'm a little shocked that you decided to... Yeah. Oh, this is Helmet. Okay. Well, I don't want to let this get Rapid Spin, so I'm okay with knocking that out. Yeah, exactly. And now we just go this. This should honestly just, like, rip through at this point, because Torkoal I don't think can do enough, and by that point I can just Rapid Spin and just finish this off. Right. So Moonblast. If you want to give me Torkoal, I'm okay with that too. Actually, if you want to give me this thing's a threat. Nice. I'm very okay with that. Yep, he's back. The Donnie's back. Okay, that's probably not Scarf. That's probably Bandit, if you're not going hard into it. I'll Moonblast first, so I can live, that. Oh, I see. How much do I value this being healthy? Do I value this being around? I mean... that's tricky. I think what I'll do is go George Washington, and then I'll Volt for momentum. Oh, okay. Ooh. Ooh, I kind of have an idea. No, I lose if I lose to Specs Chiyu if I let this go to bed, so I can't afford that. He's probably gonna go this, if I had to guess. I don't want to let this get poisoned. Not poisoned, burnt. I think I'll go Punchy. Yeah, exactly. Because this way I can... Because this is probably clicking a fire move. Yeah, I'm okay sacking that. God, this thing is a threat. Yeah, this thing is really scary. Okay, well this is the first step. Okay. So I do have one out. Nice. Nice. There we go. How much did that do? Oh, and I have a photosynthesis boost. Hold up. Now we're cooking. Oh, wait. That was a joke. Oh, that was a massive, massive choke. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Yeah. Yeah, GG. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, so... What went wrong there was Okay, so the photosynthesis is actually activated here, so I assumed that it wasn't active beforehand, which led to me doing that. And Yeah, I think my out was to just hope I crit there. Yeah, that's tough. Sun's a bit of an awkward matchup for this team, and I definitely screwed up with the Tinglu. But you know, sometimes that's what happens. Sometimes you just make bad plays and you kind of lose form. It happens. So we'll do one more. Hopefully this is a dub. So let's see. Oh, and last game the D Knight Wisp was also unfortunate, but I didn't realize people ran Wisp. Skull Villain. I've always just run like growth offensive, but I guess like Wisp is fine too because it covers most things. All right. Well, anyway. Hmm. So Annihilate's a problem. Iron Valiant destroys this guy because I'm a T-Bolt. Washing Tom Wisp is fine, I think. I don't think you stay in. And if you do, then yeah, so this is probably, yeah, so there's no water resist, so this is probably water absorb. And he went hard into it, so it's likely that that's what it is. We go this. I'm okay with this getting toxic because I just needed to pivot into Dark Pulse. That's all it's really going to do in this matchup. And I just get rocks up. So this is fine. And getting hazards is super useful because it lets me... Yeah, this is fine. I don't really care. So this is the awkward thing. If it clicks knock, which is likely... But I'll go with this. Yeah, exactly. This is part of the reason I like Iron Valiant, because it just kind of like, it's really resilient to like stuff like that. So we'll Moonblast. Oh. I see. It's your AV. We'll hold on to that because that's really useful. Okay, so this is mono ground now. Which doesn't really... I guess that makes sense because it's a little spooky, but I think what I'll do is I'll go into my own Great Tusk here because I don't think he stays in. He probably goes Clodsire. God, you are a pestilence. You are annoying. So you're probably AV, right? Okay, and we did that much. Okay. So you're faster. You can't kill me. Is HP on this important? Not really. So I'll just sack this. Well, not sack this, sorry. You know what I meant. HP on this doesn't really do a ton for me. Because... Okay. That's fine. So there's not really a ton you can immediately do if you do that. You probably U-turn here. Which is fine. I'll just proc for recovery. This is already healthy, so I don't mind just seeing if he was bluffing, but I honestly don't think... Oh, okay. Well, let's chip. That's very good for Great Tusk. Great Tusk could actually just win if this isn't Ice Shard. Oh, prot for chip. Or not chip, but scout. Okay, into Tingling we go. That's why part of why we run prot on Rotom. Okay. So, rock up. This is gonna taunt for sure. Okay. Now you used Tera already, so I'm actually completely fine. I'm actually okay chipping this because we already got chip on core, which means Great Tusk and Gholdengo are more opened. So I'm totally okay sacrificing this for damage. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. We're Scarf on this, so... and Unaware is a thing, so I don't mind just... Actually, I think I prefer Shadow Ball just so we don't... Yeah, here's this. So this is probably that crunch move, right? Oh, he's Throat Chop. Oh, he's banded. Oh, God. Oh, dear God. That is banded. That has to be. That was like... Okay, I can't account for, on this calc specifically, I can't account for, I can't account for Sword of Ruin because it's not actually implemented in the calc yet. Throat chop. Oh my lord. Choice band. Yeah, that most certainly is choice banded. That did so much. Okay. Yeah, and that's like with that, so I'm 99% sure that's banded. Which I'm okay with. My idea is actually to whirlwind here on fort. That's actually kind of annoying, but we have a good thing we do have the Dengo. Yep, and you can't do that, so now, unfortunately, you don't really have a response to make it rain. Tera make it rain at this point. Well, this doesn't really bother me, because again, like, I actually think it's likely you do that again, right? In your U-turn here. My guy. Oh, right, he's body press. That's a move that exists. Prod up. That's okay. We don't really need HP on that anyway, because it dies to everything. Maybe tearing there was a bit of a mistake, but I don't really think we use it on anything else here anyway. I mean, I guess maybe E-speed, but like these are both clearly like... Ooh. This is a bit of an awkward situation. How much did that do? Body press at 58? Ooh. How much did... Ooh, nice. Okay. Okay, I have an idea. Nice. That's what we call gaming. Great Tusk into Fizdef Coordinate. And how much does close combat do? $34 to $40. I'm okay with this. Yeah, this is fine. Yep. And this is fine. I'm actually completely okay with this exchange because this basically means Punchy. And actually, no, it means D-Knight can close this out, which is very good. And getting rid of this for D-Knight was really good too. D-Knight just kind of closes this out. Unfortunately, we probably shouldn't have used our E-Speed Tera, or normal Tera, on this. But it does mean make it rains a little freer, which is good. We probably shouldn't have burned the Tera there, but it's not like super high stakes, so I don't really care too bad. Okay, so what's likely to come out here is the so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go this just to see what you click. You probably click the dark move, which is fine. Oh, are you just gonna let me? Are you just gonna let me set up? No. The answer to that is no. Okay, so this is an interesting turn. Shen Pao into... I'm pretty sure this does... Wait, did we lose? No, we're fine, we're fine. Because we just sacred him. Extreme speed does that much to Shen Pao. Good. Oh, that's because this is defensive. Bad D-Knight. Unfortunately, though, it does mean we are gonna... Yeah, this is... Yeah, I'm really regretting my turns now. But it's not a big deal. Oh my lord. Relax. But it does mean we're good now. I think we win. Because as long as we... No, we should be able to win because we close it out with E-Speed. It kills this. And you just let me take this anyway. So this is fine. No, this is totally fine because if he's unaware... Oh, and I just kill him anyway. Oh, nice. Well, that saves us the time. Because literally what would have happened was he could theoretically keep clicking recover there. But one, you can either let in my D-Knight or you can. So if I click D Knight, there's not really a ton of consequence to that because I could just keep spamming Earthquake until I drop, and then I guess I should have went D Knight, but I mean, like, it doesn't matter. We got the crit. How are we looking elo wise? So 76.8. So obviously reqs wise, this isn't like the peak ideal because sometimes when it comes to like ladder, you might like autopilot, you might not think everything through as much, and that's totally okay. Like when it comes to reqs, I would advise most of you guys to just like take it easy, don't stress it too bad. Enjoy the ride. Try to just kind of like I usually like to have a video on the background to talk to myself a little bit as I do it. And I think that can make it a lot more approachable because if you think of it as like this big mountain to climb, you're gonna have a hard time. You're not gonna have fun. So the moment you're getting stressed out, I just recommend backing off. So yeah, with all that in mind, I hope you guys enjoyed me just kind of laddering a little bit. Um, Please let me know what your thoughts on Terra are. I'm personally leaning toward just one per party. I actually don't think Terra is that bad, to be honest. I think people are kind of overplaying it, but maybe that's just me not understanding certain dynamics. I think Terra at large is a very interesting, helpful mechanic, especially when it comes to like matchups and shoring up bad matchups in general in a way that feels organic. And there is like an opportunity cost. You lose your typing that maybe was good at checking one thing. Like for example, I think a pretty big interaction that I've seen is with Fairy Skeletor's. You lose your steel resist and you gain like a gigantic weakness to Goldengo, which is like you don't. It's not a gigantic weakness because like you can't switch in and still have Fire Stab, but like you can't switch in to make it rain anymore. So if you run Fairy Skeletor's and want to use that into into Goldengo teams, you have to have another Goldengo check, and it's just like it's like a big or make it rain check rather. So yeah, it's a very interesting sort of situation, and I think this is gonna be a very interesting vote. Vote if you're not sure. Vote ladder, all that fun jazz. So anyway, yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you guys have a good one, and yeah, bye.